What's going on, everyone? I am here in my lounge and I have bought something very exciting indeed. It is a Playseat and a steering wheel and pedals. So I bought these basically because I was bored, because we are in lockdown right now. Hopefully you're watching this in the future and it's no longer locked down. But for the time being, I'm going to show you how to build this, because if there's something that I'm not good at, that is building things. So yeah, let's take it step by step. And if you happen to buy one, hopefully this building process will be in some way informative. After that, maybe we'll go on to review the pedals and the steering wheel once it's all set up to the game. And yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, so let's get stuck in. Let's open the box. I know I'm using an unnecessarily large knife to get into this box, but can't find my scissors, so seemed like the easy option. Okay, so in this box we have the receipt and another box. So let's lift this out. Oh, it's really heavy. Let's instead then tip it out. Blimey. I'm very surprised it's in such a small box, actually. Also, come to think of it, the delivery guy had someone helping him deliver it. I'm sure that's not in the rules of self-isolation. But there you go. Right, so it's heavy. So as you can see, sorry, the camera fell off its little mounting there. I've also changed to a wide angle so you can see a bit more of what's going on. So let's continue to open this very heavy box carefully, not to slice anything. Okay, so inside here I'm greeted with the back of a racing seat. I have what appears to be the base of the seat. Let's stand up and get this out of here. Ooh, many things, much cardboard and polystyrene. Oh, this is some tools, I assume, bits and bobs. And then that's that box dealt with, so we can put that away. So that is everything unpackaged. I've got to say, it's both a compliment to Playseat and also a bit of a negative, to be honest. Everything is so well built and solid, which is the plus point. The negative point of that is that it's very heavy. So I was thinking that I'd pretty much be able to, my TV's here, just have the seat here, and then when I'm not using it, pick it up and chuck it behind the sofa out of the way. I'm not sure how practical that's going to be now, so might have to, I don't know, go down there or something. But yeah, just a point to note. I don't think this is going to be super manoeuvrable. So step one then, you rip up the back of that, and it said, here we are, locking bolts here. Is that it? Oh, there you go. They go right down and then lock into place there. That's the seat now in its upright position. Fold those flaps back over, and that down there. Says not for use in cars. The things, the notes they have to put on products these days make me laugh. Who's taking this and putting it in a car? Right, so that's that dealt with. So the next step is to attach the base of the seat. So branded thingy bobs here. So to do that, as you can see, there's screws on the bottom here. Are these the same? These are the same, so I don't think it matters what way around it goes, apart from making sure the writing is in the correct direction. So let's get these on. Let's get these on now. Okay, so they are now fitted and secure. The next step is to put these braces in between them with these screws. Don't know why I'm so out of breath. I'm just, maybe instead of sitting down playing a game during my isolation period, I should probably be trying to get fit, but the fact that I'm out of breath just doing a screw up says that I probably am too far gone, so no point even trying. So let's get those tight-ish. And for the bottom one is for this compartment, and that requires two of the thinner, longer bolts, as you can see here. Now, I would imagine at some point it will become apparent that this isn't straight enough. Yeah, okay, so I've just turned that bar because I didn't do it, I just did it a little bit tight. Oops, a little bit tight. I can turn these bolts before I properly tighten. So that's tight, and that's tight. So now we can go around and tighten these up, and on the other side as well. Next up then, it's this bit with the two holes in the end go into. So let's stand it up now. Starting to take shape a little bit, isn't it? So now this bit with the two, it's hard to tell in the pictures. There's bigger holes on that side and smaller ones on that side, and this goes into it. So you would imagine it goes like that, small hole to small hole. Okay, I shouldn't have been confused. It just means that these are sunken down into the bigger holes. The bigger Allen. So that spins into the plate. Like that on that side. Line that up and drop that down into there. Flip it over and voila. Now to put this plate in, which is the pedal stand. So this will be where the pedals sit. You've got multiple adjustments on here, I'm guessing for whatever angle you would like your pedals at. Now, how does this attach? I need four of the M8 bolts, and why? I see. So 2 of the bolts actually secure it. 2 of the bolts secure it, and then 2 of them go in as where you make the adjustments. Blimey, I hate building stuff. If you think I'm bad at this, you should see me with some flat pack furniture. That really is another level of incompetence. Wrong screw. That's bang on. Just have to remember to loosen the bolts before trying to adjust the angle. That's what I was doing wrong there. Next page. Oh, right. This is coming into play. So, I see. Right, so that goes over there. That goes into there. And then that goes into there. And that's how you adjust your footing. Take one of these bolts and attach it. It has no holes in it, in this piece of metal, so I'm guessing it just kind of clamps it down a bit. It doesn't seem very secure though. Oh no, fair enough. It does work. So again, these are things that I'm just doing sort of finger tight at the moment, because I'm going to have to move it to set up the length of my legs once I'm sat in the chair. This now goes on with the front of it pointing away from you, with the 3rd screw. Again, no holes for it to screw into. So that's seems to be the basics of it all. Underneath, these rubber stops go into the bolts under here and into the nuts. Screw on first. Put the screw on first onto the I guess that's so you can adjust the level afterwards. This is the problem with instructions, and the lack of instructions is I have 8 bolts, a load of cable ties, some sort of stop, and some what seems to be Velcro pads left over with no instruction on where they go. I reckon that goes in the end. There's one thing there, but that's not No, that doesn't fit in the end. So God knows where that goes. But it is built. And there we go. There's the rig. Let's take you in for a close-up. Okay, so here it is then. Oh yeah, I need to put that seat in, but there's the foot panel, the bolts that go in there. Here's all the spare parts. I have no idea why there's so many spare parts. But yeah, there we go. Let's get that seat cushion in, and I'll sit in it and adjust it and then show you what it's like. Okay, so here I am in the finished seat, and I've got to say it's comfortable. I mean, I can't really set it up yet until I've got this all attached, which I will do in another video straight after this, so I'll launch them at the same time. But yeah, it's a comfortable seat. It's quite nicely fitted around the shoulders for me. It feels about the right size. Obviously for work I have to sit in racing seats quite a lot, so comparing it to a normal sports seat, so far so good. I think there's a bit less support under the legs, slightly short under the legs, whereas a normal seat would come out a little bit further. It's quite upright, but not uncomfortably so, because you can't recline it. It is a fixed seat. So I guess you could slump down if you wanted to a little bit, but there you go. Right, on to part 2 of the video then in just a sec, where I shall be installing the Logitech G29 steering wheel and pedals. See you in the next video.